So yeah. So thank you everyone for coming to this session. I can say that this session we will start about the what we have done as a SPE RWTH Aachen University to 2022-2023, and we will kind of present what we have done so far as a team in here. So my name is Rian Bubiandika as a president of SPE RWTH Aachen University, and I will kind of lead for this I can say showcase show for all the things that we have done, because it will be crucial for SPE in specifically and also SPE Germany in general, because we hope that our spirits in here, which kind of a bit I can say extreme in here, because we are not as a normal SPE, which stands for Society of Petroleum Engineers, but we kind of a bit more extreme with our SPE itself, and we and also I will happily to show you all the things that we have done here. But before I kind of start with my presentations, I would like to introduce you with all the I can say members that attend in this session. So first, can you introduce yourself first, Aska?
Yeah, okay. I'm Aska. I'm from another background, actually, simulation science, but then joined the SPS webmaster.
Nice. And you can go ahead, Mas Irfan.
Hello, thank you for coming. My name is Irfan. I'm also from the EMR, the same year with the guys here, Ryan, Fikri, and also Adit. So now I'm doing my thesis also. Same with the other guys, except Rian, the fastest one.
The luckiest one.
I'm a treasurer, actually.
You don't have to be pressured by me, Thank you, Mas Irfan. And then you can go ahead, Adit.
I'm Aditya, and I'm from Applied Geosciences. And at SP, I am a company officer. I work under Fikri. So that's my work. That's it.
And then also Fikri.
Hello, I'm Fikri Zain Karim from Applied Geoscience, EMR. And now I'm in the final phase of my thesis. And yes, I work as a company officers.
Okay. Can you do a bit little introduction, Morad? I guess no. Okay, sure. So Morad is our media communication specialist as well. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Can you make introduction a bit?
Introduction, yeah, I'm doing it for myself.
Yeah.
For myself. Yeah.
Everything's bro. I mean, like your status, your relationship status and stuff like that. You can, but yeah, introduction.
Yeah, okay. You're always curious about my relationship. Anyway. My name is Murad, and I'm doing my thesis as well in energy and mineral resources, and I'm in my final thesis. And in the SPE, I'm a multi-social media consultant or specialist, whatever you guys call it, something like that.
Right.
Sorry.
No problem, bro. What kind of story? So thank you so much.
Not bad.
Thank you so much, Fikri, Morad, Adit, Irvan, Aska, and also thank you so much, Jan, for coming to our presentations here. It is your pleasure, because you are the president of GRS, and then you can also kind of witness us. I kind of witness what are the things that we have done as a organizations that has been established quite a while in RWTH Aachen, and then let us show you about all the things that we have done in here in SPE RWTH Aachen for 2022 and 2023. So let's get started. I will try to share screen first. Is it the share screen? Yeah, share screen. So wait a sec. I stop share. Sorry. I'll share some. Okay, sure. Yeah. Can you guys see my presentation, right? Yeah, sure. So yeah, hello. So this is our final presentation as a board member SPE RWTH Aachen University 2022-2023. And as I always kind of love with this tagline, but yeah, we always propose about shifting paradigm, the exponential change of the current global energy challenge, because we know that we are right now in the transition phase of the, like I can say in simple, that we are trying to convert our things from conventional energy to more greener energy. That's why we kind of also see that there is a current global challenge that we need to tackle, or at least as a students, we have to see a bit about what are the things that we need to prepare before we jump into the professional one, or before we jump to the real case in the world. And yep, shifting paradigm. And first of all, who we are. So I will give you a bit message from us as RWTH Aachen University by this video. Enjoy.
Hi, welcome to the Society of Petroleum Engineers Student Chapter RWTH Aachen. SPE is a worldwide society that provides you with unparalleled insight and shared expertise.
Not only do we provide access to technical knowledge, but also a lifelong learning and community strength that enables to secure your future in the industry. We spread the technical knowledge concerning exploration, development, and production of oil and gas resources and related technologies.
In order to get public benefit, and most importantly, as students, you'll get the opportunities to enhance your technical and professional competence.
Following the global trend on energy transition, we intend to diversify and broaden our knowledge to not only limit it about petroleum, but we can go more further.
We will talk about new things like big data in petroleum, geothermal, lithium extraction, and even technology in underground storage, such as carbon capture storage, hydrogen storage, etc.
We will initiate discussions with the industry to share their latest findings in the form of workshops or webinars, thus equipping our members with more enhanced skills needed in the industry.
We come with a new vision and energy to accommodate your needs to face the global energy challenge, because the future starts today.
So what are you waiting for? Join SPE Aachen Student Chapter and engage yourself for the energy transition in Germany, Europe and the world.
So yep, that's our kind of short message to all of you, or even to us actually, that even I mean, like, you notice, right, that there is some kind of like challenge that we need to tackle in here, and then we as an SPE want to kind of at least introduce you, and then kind of like shaking you up, for like waking you up actually, to see that the words right now is also already changed, and then we need to we need to wake up for it, and then try to be prepared before the real world comes to us after we finish our study. So it comes to our visions here. So we kind of say that our SP is kind of different, even it's like petroleum, but in here, in our breakthrough visions, we want to advance the energy community's ability to achieve world sustainable energy and public demands toward the diversification of the energy-focused development. The words in here is kind of like, you can see that diversification is the note one, the note words in here. Instead of only we focus on petroleum here, we also want that our SPE able to introduce the students at least, or even the people in here, that the crucial key words in here is not petroleum anymore, but it's like a diversification in the energy. So instead of like we focus on the petroleum discussions here, let's we shift a bit, that we also talk about some kind of like another energies that also kind of crucial for the world at the end of the day. And problem defining in here, I mean, like, as a organizations, we can also say that we have something that we need to tackle a bit I mean, like, to tackle a bit, and then also to make it much better from the previous one. And then we kind of define some problems that happen in the previous board member in 2021 and 2022. That in SPE as an organizations, we have four main major problems, or four main or major problems that happen during the previous board member. First is the low memberships. The second one is the how it less engagement with the internal and the external side, and also it will also had a lack of activities and also less engagement in terms of like communications with the medias and also website, I can say. So these four things are the main key driver for us to do a lot of things, or I can say we plan a lot of things and make it happen as well in our era of, or in our time for work in 2022 until 2023. So yeah, as I already told you that we are organization, so we also have to we already define our problem, and then we come up with the programs that we already kind of discuss it, and then also try to see what will be the best programs for us to make our as an organization much better. So there are 5 programs that we always propel or propose in here. First is the aggressive disseminations, which we always try to make SPE RWTH Aachen make an introduction in class, and also our external networks to make us like a good, to make our SPE kind of being well known by a lot of people outside of the SPE RWTH Aachen itself. The second one, we can say that we also plan to do regular monthly events, like one webinar with growth and diversity focus. We also try to level up our engagement by rejuvenate all the social medias, by activating or do some massive posting from IG, Facebook, LinkedIn, and also we also made a kind of idea to make also YouTube for our level up our engagement of our SPE to the students or to the world. And then also we try to increase the members empowerment. We do also a members empowerment here by also had some events related to career and professional coaching and soft skills and stuff like that. And also the last one, which also crucial, is that how we deliver all the things that we kind of prepare, or all the messages that we want to give it to our students or to the people who needs SPE at the end, which we reactivate the website for any update for SPE RWTH Aachen itself. So this is 5 main programs that we already kind of discussed and also dealt with it, and then we try to make it happen at the end of the day. And from that 5 programs, we kind of like make it as I can say a title of our transformations by defining in much detail in what we call as the RWTH Aachen syllabus in here. So you can see that there are 3 main things that we kind of always try to make sure that all the things that we are done will always related to the big data in petroleum industry, energy transition, and also underground storage technology, because we think that these 3 things are the crucial energy that students need to at least know about it, and then try to prepare for it before for the future at the end, not only talk about the petroleum itself. And also I also said that we also want to do some students empowerment, so we also prepare for the career and professional coaching, and then soft skill coaching, and also some company visits, field work, and free activities for enhancing the bonding or enhancing the relationship between students and also SPE RWTH Aachen. And with that, I can say that I will pass these presentations to Irfan, because he is right now as I can say a treasury and also secretary of us. We will talk about administration of SPE RWTH Aachen University, SPE Aachen University for our board member. And go ahead, Mas Irfan.
Okay, thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
So related to the administration of SPE, there are 2 things. The first one is related to the cash flow, to the financial things. So from the last year SPE, we got the amount of money is around 495 euro, but all the money that we've got, around 495 euro, is transferred to GSSPE, because when we got the money, that there was an organization called it's initiated actually by the previous SPE. So it's for the some kind of event, but after the event was done, and then the organization being disbanded. So they are not continuing the organization again, so we cannot use their bank account. So we transfer back all the money to the GSSP again. So but now it's under GSSPE. So during the 2022, there are only two major expense actually. The first one is from the offline event by the title is Geothermal Roadmap Seminar. It's actually from the boss of Fraunhofer, the Rothbacher, I think, if I am not mistaken. So it is a joint seminar between the our department, our geological science department, and also with the corporate collaboration with the SPE. And actually the expand is related to the consumption and also the spending or the promotional display. So the total is around 154. And another expense is related to the web hosting. So because previously as Ryan already mentioned, we already have our own domain from the university. But actually, when we tried to access it, the domain was broken, and then so we decided to develop a new website, which is our current website, the spe.speachen.org. So yeah, so we have to pay for that one. It's around 71.4 euro. So the total expense for these terms is 231 euro and 5 cents. So at the moment, our cash, our money in the GSSP bank account, our balance is around 263.95 euro. So we also there is still outstanding with the web hosting SPE, but we already informed GSSPE, and now for our procedure also, it's also will be audited by two external auditor with a non-member of the SPE itself. Okay, next, Ryan. And the second thing is related to membership. As already mentioned by Ryan also, there are also a significant increment of number of active member. So from the previous one, from the previous board, the data from 12 March of 2022, we only have 17 active members. But nowadays, by today, we have around 45 active members actually. Yeah, so from the membership status, 19 of 45 is a new member, and there is also 19 from the previous year from the renewal one, and there are also 8 remainings. So yeah, hopefully we can come back to the previous, like during 2014 until 2017. But actually, it has been a very good increment. It's a very good increment from the previous years. So you can see the trend is going up higher again. But hopefully we've got also many things, because the membership actually it's still being covered by our sponsor Chevron, so it's free actually. So that's all from the administration status.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mas Irfan, for the presentation, and also for all the administration status that we have in SPE RWTH Aachen. So you can say that we made, you can see that from the financial or cash flow status is still quite nice. We still have some money left to be delivered for the upcoming board member, and then also for the status of the numbers of the members from RWTH Aachen that registered up for the SPE RWTH Aachen is quite increased quite extremely, actually, like twice time. But yeah, it's not only that's not the things that we are quite satisfied with it, but there are a lot of things that also we want to show you about the things that we also quite proud of it and also satisfied of it. And we can start first by the presentations from the company officers, and then he would like to also explain about the performance of our company officers' activities, and also all the evaluation afterwards about it. So with that, I can pass these presentations to Fikri Zain Karim as the head of the company officers. You can go, Fikri.
Yes, thanks, Ryan. So here's the members of company officers. There is me as the head of company officer. Also, I have two great members of company officers that provide various courses. There is Linian, Radwa, Aditya, and Niklas Ackerman. Next. So basically, we try to realize the vision from our beloved president for change the conventional energy to the energy transition as our focus. So there are three major specializations that lead us to the webinars that we created. First is the big data in petroleum industry that talk about data analytics, machine learning, and also courses related to energy transition for example, geothermal, lithium extraction, something like that, and for the underground storage technology such as CCS and etc. Next. And we successfully created three courses related to underground storage technology. First, we conducted in April 2022. Also, there is CCS webinar at March 2023. And the last one that talks about the salt tectonics for hydrogen storage technology as our last webinar. Also, for energy transition, there were also three webinars related to geothermal, and two webinars related to geothermal, and one webinar related to lithium extraction. And for the big data in petroleum industry, there are two courses, and one of them has 2 episodes conducted by Mahad, and the other one is conducted by Divian Sufias that talk about machine learning in energy industry. Next. Yeah, however, we have some technical problems as well as some general problems. So herewith, I will evaluate, tell the stories about what we company officers perform in the last year. So we execute, there are 8 webinars, 1 offline course, and also we cannot provide each webinars at each month because there are some problems related to the schedules. For example, the schedules of webinars with the field trips from the study program. And also sometimes we have holidays, so we can't create webinars in that time. And some technical problems, for example, there was a case that the speakers cannot open the presentation during the day of the webinar. And also there are some misunderstandings of the time difference because some of the speakers come from outside from Europe. So there are 2 technical problems that we encountered. First is related to the slide that cannot be opened. We decide to split the webinar in 2 episodes. And the other one, regarding the time difference, we create some a sudden ice breaking to distract the participants and rearrange the time like 15 minutes from the time that we plan. But other than that, we achieve 3 major themes that we planned in the first place. We successfully created the webinars that is in accordance with the big data, energy transition, and underground storage technology. And each webinar always attended by more than 10 participants, which is, I think, quite sufficient. And the highest attended by participants. I think it was from the geothermal exploration, something like that, that attended by more than 30 participants around the world. Participants were varied from students, experts, and academia.
Yeah.
Next. And for the next year, improvements for the next board member, hopefully they could improve the performance of the webinars that they will create. First is they need to ask the presenter, the speaker, about the slides for backup. And also they need to create a technical guidelines that need to be delivered to the speakers before the webinar takes place. And we haven't explored more about the geospatial data analytics, the knowledge transfer from petroleum to geothermal, which is quite interesting for geoscientists. I think next year should be a lot of courses related to that. And also we need to explore regarding the nuclear waste disposal, as there are a lot of funded research that aiming for that kind of disciplines. And some filter activities, for example, going to the field, check some boreholes or see the seismic activities, it would be interesting also. And we need to establish a good communication with Catherine Hensman, for example, in order to know the schedules of the field trips, holidays, and so we could adjust the webinar time more effectively. And also webinars could be more interest if we add some courses, but not related to geoscientists. But I think it's more to how we, as a geoscientist, prepare for the job market. Like, for example, a webinar related to CV preparation, interview preparation, portfolio making, and something like that. And I think that's all 5 takeaways for improvements that should be taking into the consideration for the next SPE boards.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Fikri. As a head of the company officers, I can say that all the things that we or you have done with your team is quite nice and quite satisfying actually, because you are successfully translating all the spirits that we already discussed since the beginning of our gathering actually from as a team, and then you translate all the vision of us quite nice, quite perfect, and then I can say quite extreme, because as I said, even we are like right now as a petroleum society that all has to be only discuss about petroleum, but we really literally do some leap of faith in here and try to make it much more interesting for the students, and also to make the students quite aware with the what happened in the future and what happened in nowadays energy situation and stuff like that. So thank you so much, Fikri. Maybe one thing that I would like to add a bit is that actually we could have done for the field trip, but we actually had it right. We had the contract with the Maria Fault Girl, but because at that time there was like a collision between the exam phase, right? So
yes,
we could to make it happen, because students will always, or at least student in RWTH will always tend to finish their exams first, right? So that's happening at that time. But all in all, you can also success to make it happen, at least from the preparation side for the field trip activities. So thank you so much, company officer, and also Fikri. And with that, also want to kind of introduce you with the one of our program in here, which we try to rejuvenate, or we try to reopen again our websites in here. And then without further ado, I would like to make these presentations goes to Aska as our webmaster. Please, Aska.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan. Okay, so now I'm gonna report everything what we have achieved. And
sorry, Aska, we couldn't able.
So next.
We couldn't able to hear your voice actually.
What about now? Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, sure. Maybe only my internet. Okay, sure.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, as the main task itself, as the webmaster, I have to reactivate and maintains the organization's website. And yeah, this has also been achieved because the old website itself, it exists already, but it has been inactive. It had been inactive for more than 1 year. And as we tried to get contact with the IT team of RWTH, they said that the website was hacked back then and all the contents were removed due to safety reasons. So in order to use that website, so first we have to reactivate again, and it takes quite a while. And finally, we've managed it. As you see here, we also announced that we have moved to a new website, and we can go next. Here we have established a new website. The reason why we established it, because first, the old website itself, it was based on the WordPress, and we want to have a more modern interface. So that's why we use our own private domain. And in this website, we've updated it with the upcoming previous event summary. So it contains all the summaries. If you couldn't attend, then there are summaries also there, and some syllabus, gallery, and explanation also about who we are. So we can go to the website. So this is the main page. We've always updated it, and people can keep in track with our events, at the events. Summary of what we have organized, and what kind of activities we organize. We put also our YouTube video for there, so in case people couldn't make it to come to the webinar.
Again. So this is a tool which helps us to a little bit to dimension the extraction processes of a future extraction.
Yep, some galleries also. And what are our vision and missions? This is the syllabus of the webinars. And lastly is how to keep in touch with us. So that's the interface of how the website looks like in the desktop version. And next, as a summary, we've attracted around 400 sessions and 150 unique visitors. Those are coming across globe, and still mostly visiting visitors from Germany, and we've reached also like South America or Asian, because the webinars were attended also from people abroad. And then 50%, more than 50% a bit actually they access through mobile, and an average session duration is 4 minutes, around 4 minutes. And this is quite engaging actually, because like based on the corporate website, they like the duration per session is less than 1 minute, and here we've arrived 4 minutes, and this means that people read, like it's a duration of the one article. So yeah, hopefully they read the article. So that's what reflect to. And next, and the most visited articles is first the application of machine learning in the energy industry, and second is the lithium extraction, and third is the well logging analysis. Yeah. Next. Still, there are some possible improvements also for the future, since here the organization is self-established, at the German universities. So it will be great also to provide the content bilingually, so both in English and German. So far, it's still in English. And then we could also still increase the engagement of the visitors by, for example, creating a membership section, which is beneficial for the member, especially for students. For example, some information for students with might be interest of them, and this is only focus for the member. And we could also still improve the interface for the mobile device, since the majority actually a bit more than 50% are accessing through the mobile version. So yeah, that's all from my side, and I'll bring it back, then give it back to Ryan.
All right, thank you so much, Aska, for your magnificent job in here. I mean, like, I also always try to, always since the, oh my God, sorry, it's always like automatically change the slide. I will just give it like this. So since the day one of our member gathering, actually, I always try ask Aska to make our website to be active again, and then make it more engaging, make it more informative, make it more reliable with everyone's in here, and also useful actually, because I mean, like, when we are like as a company, I mean, like, you can say SP, let's say SP is a company, we will have some kind of like a good position standing when we try to propose somewhat about our organizations when we have this website. And then I can say this website has been one of the crucial identity for us to show it, and then to show it to everyone or to external side, which it happens, or it's literally useful, or it's literally work that we able to communicate with the external side for, like, even for just communicating or just a chit chat, and then etc. But also we also able to make like some collaborations through this website. So I can say that this website also one of the crucial, or one of the most crucial things that we could able done it in our era for our SP in this year, or in the last year, or in the next futures, because this is our identity. And then I can say that the assessment that you also done it in here, Aska, is super nice, is super good, is super informative. And as I said previously, that the main goal for this website is that how we deliver the information and how we kind of show the identity. And you nailed it actually, and thank you so much as a webmaster. We really owe you a lot of things in here, but I hope that this website could still be the identity for, like, it can be passed to the board member for their identity, to showcase that the SP RWTH Aachen is not like just a normal students organizations, but we also organizations that have a vision to make this energy, or these visions can be spreaded or can be embedded by everyone, because it's quite crucial, as we already talked about it even in during the company officers and back in the director visions of our SP itself. And with that, I would like to continue the slide, which I think basically it's already done, but we also want to mention some other little things that we have done so far as a team actually, because as I said, that we have a lot of passionate people in here in our SPE Aachen RWTH Aachen 2022 and 2023, and we would like to express all our energy to some other little things that we have done so far as a team in SPE RWTH Aachen. So first of all, we do some photo shoot and video shoot which never happened before, and then we made it happen, and then we had a barbecue, chilling, cycling. So everyone who see this, you can see that SPE Aachen is not only some places for us to work, but also some places for us to make some connections between or among each other in here. I mean, like, it's already pretty hard for us to get some friends in here, but how about we make it happen by, or make it much easier by joining this SPE, specifically in SPE RWTH Aachen University. So you can see that we have done a lot of fun things in here, and also some other little things that we also share, some random moments even in our website and stuff like that. This is the moments when we had some I can say photo session and stuff like that. And then some other things that, I mean, like, we have a lot of extra energy in here, and then why don't we also make some YouTube channel? So every webinar that we have, we can also make it pre-recorded, and then make everyone who also kind of interested with the energy of SPE also try to follow up or catch up with us by looking for this YouTube channel. And as Aska said, that we also have this YouTube being embedded or being connected to our website. So every time everyone who wants to kind of check all of our webinars or our activities, you can always check in our website, etc. And we also spend our energies, like a lot of energies in here, to make some article for GSSP magazines. I mean, like, as I said, GSSP is like a German section of SPE, or our mother of SPE in Germany. And we also made some articles in their magazines, actually. And then we have 3 in here. I mean, like, they made 3 magazines, and we always contribute for that articles, at least one. And also we had some fun stuff in here for free, because as I said, that because we have like the identity here, and then also because there's also Jan in here, because you also made us make a barbecue free, actually, because you paid for us. So that's the thing that I already told you before. When we are able to make a communication, or when we're able to make external side see us as a professional one, everything we can make everything happen. So this is one of the simplest thing here, is that we make a barbecue party together with the GRS, RWTH Aachen, the student council, and yep, we don't have to pay any money there. And also I did with Lingen also try to reach the how can I say, RWTH Aachen International, I can say, the organization of the RWTH Aachen International divisions. And then we got the place for do some welcome week introduction for our SP during the winter semester 2022 and 2023. And then we got a lot of interested guy who kind of like interested with this SP, because I mean, like, SP is a well-known organizations, actually, at least for the petroleum or geoscience guy. And then they kind of curious, because when we expose ourselves about the energy transitions, and not only talking about SP, or not only talking about petroleum, they try to reach us, and then they try to discuss us and stuff like that. And yep, our message for like SP RWTH Aachen kind of be successfully delivered to the new guys who already knew some or short things about the SP itself. So with this moment, we also able to deliver our things, or our spirits in SP RWTH Aachen. And also we got some free trip to Hanover, trip to GSSP annual meeting. It was as simple as like we try to make a communication with the GSSP, and then try to show them that our SP is kind of new right now. It's kind of rejuvenate. It's kind of like a professional one. And then yep, by making communications, by making this identity being shown professionally, we got able to make these lovely photos in here, like a lot of like, I mean, like, RWTH Aachen is like more a diverse university, right? And then you can see that in my caption here, that this is the best photo of today, because it's come from the simplest moment. I can see the world right now in RWTH Aachen University. So a lot of culture, a lot of race and stuff like that. We are joined in the SPE RWTH Aachen University, and we made it happen in 2022 and 2023 era. So that's how communications and how the identity is quite crucial. And then that's all the things that we kind of try to, always our focus to make, or I can say in a much simpler word, much simpler word is the how we rebranding our SPE RWTH Aachen University in this era 2022-2023. And yep, that's all the small little things that we have done actually. And then basically, Ryan, how you work with your team here? So it's as simple as like, we don't have any regular work meeting. We just have some regular chill meeting. As you could also able to see that in our photos in there, that we have a lot of chilling moments actually. Like, hey, let's just eating in somewhere, or hey, just let's have some lunch or dinner in anywhere or everywhere. So we don't have a work meeting unless it's needed actually. Like before this presentation, we also had a meeting, but most of the time we just have the like chilling time. And then when we want to kind of communicate about something that we want to do, then make it happen or make it talk during our chilling time. And then, yep, I also try to focus that everyone is a worker. So everyone has their own job and monthly target, which will be briefed personally by me and Derek. So it's as simple as like I want to try to make this SPE as simple as possible, as make it as less work as possible, because I know that our focus is right now is not this organization, but our focus is like how we able to maintain our study and also maintain our academic activities and stuff like that. But I would like to make everyone has some kind of like I know that like everyone kind of proud that we are or he or she is a member of SPE RWTH Aachen as a board member. So make it less make it less work, but it's also kind of make someone still proud that he or she is like a member of board member of SPE RWTH Aachen University. And I always ask for everyone's here. So if you need something from someone, just ask directly to him or her. It doesn't have to always ask to me first and then go to the other department or divisions in RWTH Aachen, but make it just parallel. This kind of spirit's kind of like a spirit's like I can say startup, because everyone is a parallel connection. So if you need someone, just ask directly. It doesn't have to ask me like a conventional company, stuff like that. And actually, this is for the someone who wants to take up for the positions in RWTH Aachen. SPE RWTH Aachen board member. So you have all the job descriptions here as a president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, company officer, master, and also media communication specialist. But you can read it in much detail after I can give it in handout version, so you can read it in detail. But here's all the jobs description for each of the board member positions. And yep, with the closing one here. So I always try to, this is our immense dreams for better SPE student chapter RWTH Aachen. So what we start here can indeed change us to face the global energy challenge. As I said in the first time, that these organizations, maybe it's only as student organizations, but I know that since the beginning, I knew that since the beginning of this, since the beginning of my time in RWTH Aachen, that we have like a big responsibility, at least to make every student here kind of wake up that we are facing some kind of crucial things related to the energy. And it happens that we are in this kind of focus, right, in this kind of medium for us to kind of always try to make some advancement in energy and stuff like that. So how we make it happen? So we first introduce our breakthrough visions of SPE RWTH Aachen, and then we try to collaborate or make a dissemination with the external side. And then afterward, we advance the energy, community's ability to achieve more sustainable energy. So it's simple as like we try to prepare ourselves, we open or we expand our reachability to external side and make a friends of it, and then we try to disseminate all the spirits that we already prepare, or at least we believe that these spirits need to be considered by peoples in outside of our case, or in this case it's our students and also the world if they need it. And yep, that's all from our side. I would like to say thanks to all my teams in here, Aska, Derek, Irfan, Ratwa, Mr. Florian Wellman, Niklas, and also Murad, Linyan, Adit, me, myself, and also Fikri, to be who want to be like a bit more give some extra time for your study time in here in RWTH Aachen, and would like to together spread this kind of spirits through this SPE RWTH Aachen University organizations. I know that this is all my colleagues here, but more than that, I can say that these all are my families, right? That I can say I can count it as my families, right? So, yep, I think that's all from my side, and you can still. Oh no, I forgot one slide, but yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Right. Okay, sure. Okay, I don't have to record it.